Hey guys, welcome to our November 2021 net worth update. It was a pretty normal month for me, honestly. I was lucky to not have any unforeseen expenses, and the beginning of the month went pretty smoothly in the market. But the last 2 weeks of November, everything came crashing down. I hope you guys held on to your positions and bought the dip. Because of the slide near the end of the month, my net worth did not increase as much as I would have liked, but we still walked away in the green overall. So even after everything that happened, my net worth for the month of November 2021 is... On this channel, I talk about all things finance, wealth building, and how you can achieve the life of your dreams through financial independence. Okay, let me start off with a quick refresher on how net worth is calculated. You add up all your assets, like your cash, stocks, and home equity, then subtract all your liabilities, like your student loans, credit cards, and car loans. The resulting number is your net worth. And know that it is possible to have a negative net worth. For those of you joining us for the first time, this is where I track my monthly assets. We have been tracking everything and updating you guys every month for the last 5 months now. Thanks for sticking with us on this journey. We really appreciate you. So to start things off, we have our $1,000 cash emergency fund. Luckily, I did not have to dip into this fund, and it's always a good idea to have it there just in case. So if you haven't built a small emergency fund, I highly recommend it. So as some of you may know, I sold my rental property last month and I kept the net profit in my Chase checking account for now, because here in America, tax season is only 2 months away. I will need this dry powder to pay what I believe will be a large tax bill. I'm hoping my CPA will be able to work some magic, but I am prepared for the worst. Whatever cash I have left, I will slowly be deploying into my Robinhood account. So my checking account currently sits at $138,097.60, pretty much the same as it was last month. Next is my BECU savings account. Cash in this account is used to pay off my credit card bill every month. I recently paid off the card and I only put cash in here once a month to pay the bills, so there's only $12 in there currently. Below that is my closed Capital One 360 money market account, where I kept money that would pay my mortgage every month. Money market accounts are not really the way to go anymore, with interest rates at rock bottom, so I keep my 6-month emergency fund in my next account, which is with Yada Bank. This is my main emergency fund with $5,000 in it. The $5,000 is enough to cover my rent for about 6 months. Yada is not a normal high interest savings account. It does pay a little bit of interest every month, but I also win money weekly just by keeping cash in the account. So it actually increases the overall interest generated. If you guys need a savings account to store your emergency fund or have some cash laying around, check out our referral link in the description below. You get bonus tickets for signing up with that link, which will increase your chances of winning cash up to $10 million or even a Tesla. So in total, I have $144,252.15 sitting in cash right now. Moving on, we have my investment accounts. As I mentioned earlier, the stock market hit a rough patch the last 2 weeks of November, so my stocks did not do that well. They gave up most of their gains generated from the beginning of the month. The first account here is my Chase brokerage account. This account actually went up by almost 10%. This account is made up of mostly growth stocks. You can see it's been fluctuating around the $40,000 to $43,000 area for the last 5 months. I do not actively invest any cash into this account. I just let it sit and do its thing. I may liquidate this account in a few years as part of my early retirement strategy, but I'm not completely sure yet. I'm trying to plan out the most tax effective way I can access this money in the future, so for now I leave it alone to grow on its own. Next is my Fire Fund account in Robinhood. I deposit about $4,000 of cash into this account every month, so that's why we can see a small bump in account value. I also have Robinhood Gold and they offer $1,000 of interest-free margin, so I took it. I have a large cash balance in this account, so I've yet to use the margin, but it's nice to know it's there if I want it. This account is about 30% cash and 70% stocks, and is currently valued at $105,338.45. This is my main brokerage account that I do invest heavily into every single week. If you want to see exactly what I buy every week, make sure to join me every Friday for our Fire Fund Friday series. The next account is my Fidelity ESPP account. An ESPP account, or Employee Stock Purchase Plan account, is an account where I store my cash from every paycheck, and once every quarter I get to purchase company stock at a 10% discount. The account is currently sitting at $2,965.16. I am actually kind of hoping my company stock stays down until the end of the month so I can buy it at an even bigger discount. I do not buy company stock outside of this stock purchase plan. Below the ESPP account is my Fidelity brokerage account. This account stores all my company stock that I buy or get vested. Vesting is when my stock rewards from bonuses get deposited into my account. My company's stock got hammered, so it lost most of its gains for the month. This account is currently sitting at $97,934.37. Lastly, here we have my BlockFi account where I store my Bitcoin and Ethereum. I currently invest $50 per week into Bitcoin and Ethereum. I do not have a large position in digital currencies, but a small position is better than no position. If you want to start investing in digital currencies, I will leave a referral link to BlockFi in the description below. They also pay you monthly interest for any crypto you hold in an account. If you sign up for BlockFi using a referral link in the description below, you'll get $10 of free Bitcoin. So overall, my taxable investment accounts increased from $246,000 last month to $255,000 this month. A pretty okay jump considering the unfavorable market conditions from the last 2 weeks of the month. The last investment account I have is my 401k. This account moved up a tiny bit from $124,000 to just under $127,000. My last paycheck of November actually maxed out my 401k contributions for the year, so my last 2 paychecks of this year should have a few extra dollars in there that I can dump into my fire fund. The last section here on this page is for tracking home value, which is a non-liquid asset. And since I no longer own a home, this section is now 0 and will fall off the list eventually. So all this brings my total assets for the month of November 2021 up to $526,524.62. So that's it for the assets. Let's walk through my liabilities. My only liabilities are my credit cards. First is my BECU cashback Visa, which is currently sitting at $383.26. I started buying gifts a little bit early, so there's a slightly higher balance right now, and I have a payment for my next quarter of school that is due in mid-December. So this balance will jump up to around $3,000 by the end of December. Below that, we have my Chase Freedom credit card. I paid that card off last month, so the balance is cleared. I do not use this card at all, so it will sit as 0 balance, and the bank will probably cancel this card eventually due to lack of activity. Lastly is my Apple card that I opened a few months ago to purchase a new phone. I'm only paying the minimum interest-free payments on it, so it will be paid off in 2 years. The current balance is sitting at $720. The last section on my debts is for a mortgage. I don't have a mortgage anymore, so it will also drop off the list eventually. I may be purchasing a house from a family friend in 4 years to use as my personal residence, but until then, I plan to be mortgage free. This brings my total debts for the month of November 2021 up to $1,103.26. Slightly higher than last month, but with everything coming up, it will continue to rise a significant amount. So overall, for the month of November 2021, my total assets are $526,524.62, with my total liabilities are at $1,103.26, bringing my total net worth to $525,421.36, an increase of $12,527.43 over last month, which is an increase of almost 2.5%. It's good to see positive progress again, and we are still beating our projected goal for November 2021. I have been personally tracking my net worth since February of this year, and it has increased about $140,000 in the last 8 months or so. I'm hoping it's going to be a good month in the markets for December, so I'm going to set my goal net worth to $550,000 by the end of the year. Probably not going to happen, but dream big, right? And that's it for our November 2021 net worth update. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is one of my favorite videos to make because I get to share my overall progress with all of you. Let me know in the comments below where you're at on your journey to financial independence. And as always, thanks for taking the time to join me here. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one.